Hey guys, this is Patience. Today is Sunday. Um, Actually, I have to go to work tonight, and I'm trying to find a camera. Um, yeah. So, what's been going on with me? Um, if you're on my Facebook page, you know I've been running a hell of a lot. Which is okay. Um, I'm trying to train for half a marathon. I am making plans to go do the Diva Run in San Francisco. That's gonna be fun. I'm so excited. At first, I was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna go," and the only reason I wasn't gonna go because I had to go by myself. But one of my coworkers, he's like my son. He's gonna go with me and be my roommate. he don't have no girlfriend, and he's just like, "Okay, P, I go with you." So anyway, it's gonna be me and Jason hitting the city of San Francisco. Um, Really neat guy. I oriented him, been like his nursing mentor, and it's so great to see him do such wonderful things as a nurse. Um, I'm so proud of him because he has just like stepped into his role as a nurse, and sometimes people just need a gentle push, and he got one. And I just remember when they wanted to cut him, I was like, no, don't cut him. He's young, you know. He needs a break. He just learned to work. He never worked before, so I had to tell him how to work, how to deal with people, and he's getting good. So anyway, long story short, so that's my roommate for San Francisco. So I'm really excited. So we're gonna plan like things to do and like that, and it's so funny because we like. He said, "P, you ever need somebody to take you out? I'll take you out." Mama P is what he called me. So last week he came. He was like, "So what would you want to do for Valentine's Day?" It's so funny. I said, "Okay, Jason, I want to go." So he said, "I'm not talking about you." I said, "Damn, you got a date?" He done ditched me for his date. Just like a mama. Feel bad, but I get over it. I was like, "Okay, Jason." He said, "You thought I was talking about you this time?" I said, "Yep, I sure did." He said, "Consider you single," and he said, "But if you want me to take you to a movie, I will." He's so sweet. He said, "Man." He said, "Cause you're a beautiful woman, I wouldn't mind having you on my arm, but no, not you at my date for Valentine's." I was like, "Okay, thank you." He's like, "What you kidding me? You don't nothing to be my mama." I say, "I know." Anyway, we just got jokes. I love my coworkers. Let's see. Yesterday, I went on a run. It was my longest run of the week, and I didn't really want to do it. I was kind of in a funk. Um, when I say funk, real funk, um, I didn't want to do it, and it was like I didn't go to about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I had to do 10 miles, so I finished about 4. And the first 5 was the most difficult. It was like I was battling with myself. It was a spiritual battle. Um, when I say I discovered lots of things about myself, most of the time it's when I'm out running. And I swear, the devil must have been trying to get me not to run yesterday because I didn't want to. I was tired. I was exhausted. Not that I did so much. I worked day shift Friday, and it was actually an easy day. And it was just kind of, I was tired. Didn't want to do it. Oh my God. But I said, well, let me go finish. It's on my schedule, so I have to do it. I have to finish this commitment out for myself. And not only that, I've been feeling bad, just down. But anyway, so I get around the mountain and I start having these like breakthroughs. And I think it all started with a phone call from my mother yesterday too, about me being always being a good kid, never getting into trouble, blah blah blah. Stuff you don't want to hear when you're going through about how you've been so good to people, and it's just like, okay, do I really have to listen? I said, okay, mama, thank you. Bye now. So after that conversation, I said, I'm going to the mountain just to get this off. So I did, and as I start running, I started out first 3 miles. I was listening to just regular music, and then so I put on gospel. Really ministers to me. I don't know about you. I'm not a churchy person, but gospel really minister to me. Um, and I was practically down on my knees going around the mountain. If God has never had you down on your knees, then you don't know what I'm talking about. Um, I don't expect you, I mean, I'm not asking you to understand, because if you've never been there, you can't phantom the emotion that you feel when you're at his feet having a discussion about you. And it's all spiritual. And it's like, um, if I explain to you how I felt, I don't know. You only have to experience it to know when you're sitting at the feet of Him, of the Most High. And I, man, people around the mountain probably say, "What is going on with this lady?" But I was at spiritual warfare. Just, it was something I couldn't contain. It was just happening as I go around the mountain. And at that point, I realized that I was so angry with God still. And I tell you why. I know if you've never been angry with God, you never had battles on the inside, then you probably don't understand what I'm talking about either. But it's someone out there who's going to understand what I'm saying. Because when you've been through so much in your life, there's a point when you do become angry with God and resentful about your situations that you go through. And and I said I was over it, but really I wasn't. And he showed me that, because just with my mom telling me about I was a good kid, I always did good for people, and I can only expect the best. And then Friday, my coworker, I was getting her a job, and actually, I was getting her a job with me. She works in my other hospital, and she didn't take the job. I got my manager to offer way lots of money, probably more than I was making, but it don't matter to me because I really like working with her, and it's an honor to work with her. She's such a great nurse, and she wanted weekend option. But anyway, beyond the point is I got her a big job offer, and then her other job, which is our other job, offered her well above to stay. And so she came Friday night. When she came in, she said, "Patience, you have been such a blessing in my life." And she said, "You don't know." And then she said, "Lord is going to bless you." I said, "Oh, don't say that." I can't. I was like, "Don't say that. Don't say that." But anyway, and who knew it was going to lead to Saturday, to my angry point, where she was saying that you blessed me to whereas I don't have to leave this job, but they offer me well more than I was going to expect them to offer me to stay. So you lined it up. I was like, okay. I was like, don't say that. Don't say that. Because I'm having a problem with accepting, I don't know. People say I'm going to be a blessing, but I don't ever see it. Because I know in my heart that I do things for people that, I don't ask for anything in return. And I do it from the kindness of my heart. And everything that I do is meant for good. It's not a vindictive thing. It's not something that I want something back. It's just because that's who I am. So, as I was running around that mountain yesterday, I said, "Lord, why is it that I'm such a good person? I'm angry that people are allowed to come in my life that take advantage of my whole personality. And you try not to let people break you. And my goal is to never let anybody break me because I want to be how I am because I love being who I am. And I'm a giver. And there's takers out there who will take and take and take and take. But so I said, Lord, I am mad as hell. I'm angry. I want you to give me what's mine, what I meant to have. And there's a song that let me see if I can find it on my phone. It was playing the whole time. Well, this kind of set it off. Let me see. It's by Marvin Winans. And man, first it started off with that song I Want It All. And okay. So I'm sorry. I'm still trying to go through the list, my song list. And I don't want to say it, but it's Draw Me Close to You, Oh Lord. It's by Marvin Winans. So if you ever get a chance, just check it out. It's a very powerful song. And yeah. So I mean, it was a battle. And I have to admit, Lord, I said, Lord, I'm still so angry with you because I've had hardships, great things, and I don't know. Maybe I expected too much. I said, Lord, maybe I expected too much from you because I see myself as naive. I don't really, everybody who know me say I live a carefree life. I don't worry about too much. I'm not drama. Um, Even this guy I was talking to, he said, you have a different outlook on life. He said, you're just happy. He said, the world could be blowing up around you and you don't even know it. He said, you just go about your day. And I do. That's been me. And yeah, but that battle was something. And it brought me to my knees. Yeah. And I was angry for real with the Lord. And man, by the end of that run, I felt real good. I had dealt with it. He dealt with me. And yeah, it was very interesting. So I think there was a video I made a long time ago when I first moved into my apartment, how my transition and how I thought I'd be gay and straight. I didn't post it, but I think it's time that I post it because I realized that I'm purpose on YouTube, not for my weight loss, but you don't know how many people I'm reaching just with these videos that don't even involve weight loss. So I'm very fortunate to be delivering my experience to someone in hopes that they um, find their own spiritual journey and find their own place where they're supposed to be. Because it's a glorious thing, man. Um, yeah. So I wish you guys well this week. And I don't know if this video made any sense or if it reached anybody, but my purpose is for it to reach somebody, and I hope it helps you to seek something higher than what you know. Seeking something higher, what you know, helps reveal what you're really struggling with on the inside. Um, and me, I'm struggling with self. That's what it is. I'm struggling with myself. And I'm learning I can't depend on myself to take care of those empty feelings like, like sex, drinking, all those things. Those things don't help me. Those things sabotage my life and bring in negativity that I don't need. So, um, yeah. So I learned that yesterday. And everything that I do for people is I do because God wants me to do it. And eventually, my time will come, even though I'm angry that my time has not come. But I have had my share of blessings in my life, and I'm very grateful for those blessings that I've had. Because if it wasn't for His blessings, I couldn't bless other people, which my heart likes to do. Oh, that's powerful. Anyway, so have a great Sunday, guys. And I don't know, I watched mm, Spiritual Sunday, and I can never say her name. Ayana said that there's God in everything, in every situation. And she's so right. There's God in every situation. You can't see it right then, but who knows? Somebody I've helped along the way, they saw God that day, and they needed to see Him. They needed to see His face. So there's purpose in everything, even though you cannot see it or you may not realize it. So have a great Sunday, guys. Bye.